What?
I've lived at least 3 lives.
Yeah.
I feel like I was in the fraternity. I did radio, and then now I'm a stand-up comedian. Like,
Yeah.
those all feel like different Brents.
Yeah.
Different
little bit.
evolutions, dude.
Yeah.
You're a Machamp right now.
Yeah.
You're in Machamp era.
I'm
Nice
Machamp.
reference.
That's really nice. Machamp
Yeah.
is a really nice one.
Yeah,
You could have
dude.
hit me with an ugly piece of shit.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
He gave him like the buffest, ripped ass
Yeah,
Pokemon.
you're like Wiggly Tough right now.
Dude, don't talk smoke about Wiggly.
Wigglytuff sounds like a nickname like a gay couple gives each other.
Oh,
You're like,
yeah.
my
a
little
Wigglytuff. Like a Wigglytuff is like a synonym for twink or something.
Or like a Wiggly Tough, like that's a top.
Yeah, you're like, he's a real Wigglytuff.
It does sound super gay. No?
He's a Wiggly
A
Tough.
little Wiggly Tough.
Like a feminine top.
Pete Diddy's a Wiggly Tough.
Oh, Wiggly Tough.
Oh, Wigglytuff.
Have you guys heard about the Andrew Huberman stuff going around?
No, everyone keeps. I've had like 3 people be like, that Huberman stuff's crazy, and I've just gone, yeah, it is,
It's-
but I don't know what it means.
Can I don't even know who that is. Who is
Yeah, can you also? I don't know. Who
Andrew
it is either.
Huberman's the guy. He's a Huberman Lab podcast guy. He does he's why every guy right now is like, I need to get out and see the sun in the morning.
And he says like nicotine is good for you, right?
Yeah, he's like, there's positive aspects of nicotine, and
Mhm.
like the zinning's like not as bad as you think. So he's basically a scientist that does like he's a neurologist. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, like someone who's
He works on brains.
He studies brains. Yeah.
let's not trouble
He's a
ourselves
brain
with
doctor.
Yeah.
We obviously aren't brain
His brain's
doctors.
good. Our
Yeah.
brains are bad.
He works in brain.
Yeah.
He's
a
a
brain
Neurologist.
He's big
He's
brain.
a
yeah.
urologist.
Neurologist.
Neurologist.
Yeah.
Urologist is penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of urine.
Yeah, I cannot work in that business. You know.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, don't worry, you are great at working dicks, so you
Yeah.
could totally do it. Yeah.
Well, you don't even need a neurologist. You purely think with your dick. you, you don't even need that guy.
He is like he's just kind of like a self-helpy guy.
Yeah.
And he all of a sudden out of nowhere it came out that there was like 5 girls all found out that he was dating them all at the same time in serious relationships, and they had like messages. So they kind of like mapped times and places that they were all in the same place, same days, and he would see all of them at the same time. So he would like have a girl fly in from Colombia. He'd pick her up from the airport, take her to the hotel, and then the other girl was at like a cafe waiting for him. He'd go talk about like where we go in our relationship, you know, like I love you, you love me, and then he would go back to the hotel, bang that chick, go next door, bang another, like crazy.
Dude,
shit.
That sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
Five
I
of
would be
them.
so stressed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds. I mean, he does have good brain. That's
Dude, I know.
that's impressive.
That's
All
good brain.
He's self-optimized so heavy. He was like, I can
Yeah.
have 5 girlfriends.
He's like,
why not?
I can't just have one. He's like, I think I
Yeah.
can do 5.
He heard fucking Mark Wahlberg's stupid, like, how many
4
hours are
a.m.
in the day speech, and he was like, there's enough for 5
His
women.
schedule,
yeah.
I wake up at 4 a.m. I work out. I praise Jesus. I play golf.
Yeah. He's like,
4 a.m. get pussy. 5 a.m. get pussy. 6 a.m. get pussy.
Dude.
This shit's easy.
Dude, it was
my
crazy.
schedule's full.
It was crazy.
That
I
is
couldn't believe it.
crazy.
Yeah. And the only way he got caught is because with one of the girls that he was dating, she randomly showed up to his house and caught him sleeping with a 6th girl that he was cheating on her on all 5 of them
He
with.
pushed the number, dude.
There was like a
That was what
non-girlfriend.
he bit off more than he could chew.
So he had 5 mains and then 1 side chick, and they caught him with 1 side chick.
Wow. Damn, dude.
What an animal, dog.
What a
That is
guy.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, it's obviously pretty terrible for the ladies. That sucks. But honestly, it just as like a human achievement, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Motherfuckers waking up, doing nicotine, 5 women.
That is impressive.
Yeah,
I do
taking nootropics.
It's that time of the pot. I'm ready to victim blame.
Yeah.
Let
Big part. Yeah.
maybe. Come on now, ladies. Come on. He how do you not get suspicious when he picks you up from the airport, takes you back to the hotel? I was like, I'll be back, and then is like gone for an hour. Like he's always
Yeah.
gone. He's always scheduled out. Like,
Bro, and he's famous too. So like, how are people not taking pictures of him in public with bitches? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah,
and then that's coming out. What?
But it sounds like he's not at the same place for long.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he's like
he's in and
running
out.
and gunning. He has that whole fob. He can tell the women, like, they just think he's famous and busy.
Right. That's a
They
great
don't know
cover.
he's fucking
That is a
women.
great cover.
And they're
Yeah.
probably thinking, oh, I'm very good to him. I'm
Yeah.
secure. Even though, like, if they did see a picture of him out with a girl, they're like, oh, it's probably a business,
Coworker.
Yeah, his coworker.
Damn, dude.
Unless, they walk in on him fucking a sixth.
The 6th.
Dude, that pisses me off.
He wasn't.
I'm mad. I
Yeah.
wasn't mad until the 5th. I was like, all right, 6th. Fuck you, dude. Too much.
You're being selfish
It's
at that
selfish
point.
piece of shit.
And it wasn't even. It was like a stray. It wasn't even like
It was
one of
a
his.
stray.
It wasn't even like one of his girls, dude.
Yeah, I bet you
It was just a random chick that he was like, I can sneak you in. I can pencil you in.
he
Yeah.
watched that new Brady documentary and was like, I need a 6th ring. I need the 6th. I have to complete my
Bro was
dynasty.
chasing
Yeah.
greatness. I can't. Yeah. It's kind of sick.
That's insane. So is
Yeah.
he canceled now? I guess men probably still read. Like,
So basically, the only people that watch him are dudes trying to fuck 5 chicks at the same time, anyways. So he's
Yeah.
solid. He's set.
Yeah, basically.
All the guys that are like trying to like optimize their testosterone levels, like they're not.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. Basically, just sounds like. I mean, this
Yeah.
is a perfect situation for him. Is that?
Everyone's.
I
Kind
mean,
of,
yeah. Now he's like home free at this point.
Yeah. Right. He's out in the open, and
Yeah,
everyone's still like, no, we love you.
I bet at some point he was like, I'm in too deep. I
Mm-hmm.
can't break up with all 5 of these women. And then this happened. He's like, oh, thank God. Like,
Yeah.
board's cleared. He's from the ground up now.
He prayed to God, and God gave
Yeah,
him
he's
more
above
pussy.
water. Yeah, he's above water. He's like, all right, I'm out of debt, basically.
Dude, he's just got to look at it like a college basketball roster. They all
Yeah.
went to the pros. It's time to get a new starting 5. Get him in there. You can rebuild.
Yeah,
You know, he's in his rebuild era. He just he's going through a slow process,
yeah,
finding new recruits.
yeah. That's crazy.
Damn.
Hey, speaking of self-help, have you guys heard of this book? This book was recommended to me, not just from like a lady that I'm friends with.
Yeah.
She recommended a book on pussy eating.
Pussy.
Yeah,
I have heard.
it's called She Comes First.
I have, yeah. Dr. Drew will always talk about it. I've
That
heard
one,
him.
She comes first.
Yeah.
I
That's
thought
a
about
good
reading
name.
it.
We can. Is there any excerpts that you have on you?
No, I should have probably had that ready, but I just remembered we were talking about self-help, and I just remembered, I was like, what was that self-help book that was recommended to me recently?
That's a great title.
Yeah.
I would be bummed. It's not a girl whose pussy I've eaten. I would be bummed if it was like a lady that was like, hey, you need to read this book.
That would hurt. That would
Yeah,
hurt.
But she was like, there's this book, and she did say like she was trying to.
I have.
It's also kind of funny because you haven't eaten her pussy and been bad, but she's just looking at you and she's like, he can't eat pussy good. Let me help.
Yeah, there's no
I
way.
Let me
have
help
the
my bro
first
out.
5 pages of the book pulled up.
That
Hey,
was so fast.
It's
This is
just-
like you're
young Jamie.
Yeah.
Young
Dude, he is a
Jamie.
good
It just
producer.
says
Live.
lick, lick. I'm looking at nothing.
I knew you were doing it.
I was like,
Lick.
I was like, oh,
yeah.
I feel like I'm on a good page.
I started laughing. I was like, how many licks do I get in before Dale gets what's going on? How many licks does it take to the center of your brain, you dumbass?
You fucking
Hey,
idiot.
it's my brain's in my penis, so it's gonna take about 4. It'll take about 4 before I bust.
That is a crazy book, though, and it is. I believe
I wanna
I
read it.
would like. I
I'll
agree
read
that that is a double standard where I don't think you could give a girl a book that's
book
like how
on
to suck my
dicks.
cock better. Yeah, like
Yeah, but also that's a picture book. Like that's easy. It's so simple. There's no confusion on how to suck a penis. There's
All right,
none.
all right, Daylen, put your money where it's why don't you show us?
Yeah,
If
put
it's
that whole
so
mic in your
easy.
mouth.
I've never done it in my life, but I know I can.
Yeah,
That-
for sure.
But
Yeah,
he-
we all
but
three
make
could probably do it.
Yeah,
Of course.
We get how it works.
Yeah.
yeah.
know
We
that-
all. Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
the workings.
I
inside
feel
out.
like with the pussy eating thing, it's a lot of just communication. I don't know what the book says. I haven't read it yet, but I feel like sometimes it's just like being comfortable with a person, figuring out what they like. Because there's no, because
Mhm.
if you think like, oh, I'm good at eating pussy, you're good at eating one person's pussy.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. Because it's like, yeah, you're right. There's different variants of like where, you know, some women it's like they like it on the clit or some like it and it's different. Whereas like with a guy, it's like just put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Just fucking put it in your mouth.
Just no teeth. No teeth.
No teeth. Put it in your
Oh,
mouth.
no teeth and no, don't I don't like a tease. Like I feel like
Yeah.
women always because they like to be teased.
Yeah.
So
the
they think
anticipation is part of it.
when the tables are flipped. Yeah, but no, with a guy, it's just like
hit it on the head, please.
Yeah,
like
just
nail
go to town.
on the head.
Yeah,
You
put
just-
it in your mouth, and if you want a black belt, make eye contact.
yeah,
Congrats, you're the
Eye contact.
cunnilingus master now.
yeah.
Good, thank you for your service.
But that book's probably like very intricate. It's
I
probably
think I'm gonna
talking about
I think I'm
labia.
gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
How many
I'm not
pages is
copy.
it? I would like to. Can
If
you?
it's like a
I'll
long
look
read?
it up. Yeah. What is it
Okay.
called?
It's called She Comes First.
She Comes.
It probably starts before the bedroom, honestly. It probably is like she probably talks about like it's starting at dinner. You got to make this much eye contact.
Yeah.
You know, you got to tell her that she's
Yeah,
pretty.
there's
like
no
5
way
times.
like 2 pages of it is gonna be actually
yeah.
eating pussy. The rest
Yeah,
of it's
that's
like
not what matters to them. You know?
yeah.
It's the other stuff around it.
Yeah. It's. I was laughing that it's like it's written by a doctor.
By
Oh.
a doctor,
Like it
of-
says
like
like
a sex doc.
by Dr. Ian Kerner,
Ian,
A boy.
and it is the
Whoa.
picture is a papaya,
dude.
which is a mad
Whoa.
sexual looking fruit.
I mean, yeah,
there's no way,
it
yeah.
definitely looks like an infected vag.
It's kind of expensive.
The book?
The book
The
is.
hardcover's $30.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
It doesn't say how many pages this bitch is.
I'm working on figuring.
It's like a
that out.
textbook.
yeah.
It looks. Yeah. I mean, it
Refer
looks
to
like a
section
thick-
2B.
Give me a. Oh, it's 240 pages. God
Oh,
damn.
this guy's jerking himself off with this. He's like, I'm so good at eating pussy, I can write a 240-page book about it.
Yeah, the
Fuck
book.
this
The
guy.
book weighs 9.5 ounces. This is that's like a fat baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a fat baby.
I don't know what we're gonna do with that information. I don't know why it's telling me the weight of this book.
Well, if I get a copy, I'll let you guys borrow it.
Yeah.
yeah, let me know if it's really 9.4 ounces. It's really important to me that it is.
You can just read it to me at when it's bedtime.
That'd be so funny.
All right, Daylen, it's time for bed. Please read.
Read me a. Can you read
know if
the?
she's gonna come or not. I can't sleep unless I know she comes.
I want to get to the butt chapter. You think it's a butt chapter?
Well, I'm sure it's about her coming in general. If it's
Yeah.
240 pages, it has to be more than just eating
It's
pussy.
got to be. You're right. It's
Yeah.
got to be elaborate.
Yeah.
Do you think
Which I'll
that
read.
there is like? Do you think at the start it's like if you really want to practice, make sure you lick your fingers and flick each page. Like that teaches you the action right there.
Oh, it's like
It's
an
like a
interactive thing.
Pivotal part
Yeah.
of the little fucking yeah.
That'd be cool.
That would be dope. Yeah,
That'd be
it's like
sick.
yeah. Do you think there's like a scratch and sniff part too? They're like, this is what a bad pussy smells like. Don't eat this. Do not eat.
The pages that
Eats.
flip, so
Yeah,
you're just
yeah.
like, why won't it? Why won't
Yeah,
the
how do
page flip? Why won't it?
You have to rub it for 30 minutes in a circular motion
Yeah.
in order for it to switch
My
pages.
arm's getting tired.
That's
I
like
still got 240 more pages.
You know, like diaries have little locks
Oh
on
my
them. It's
God.
just a clip. You got to rub to
Oh,
open it. You're like,
that's
you
so
can't get
funny.
in the book.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
My clip would be different. You'd have to slap it to get.
My clit, I have to talk down to it for some reason. I have to call my book a dirty whore for it to open. This is so weird.
You got a blue collar clit.
A hard
tough.
working clit.
She's a tough broad.
that was
Working
fun.
all
Well, I
her
did
life.
find some. I actually have pulled up some popular highlights from the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
As she gets more aroused, look for the commensurate changes in her breathing and tightening of the abdominal muscles.
Interesting. So it's like listening. Like it is. It's not just listening to what she says. Like direct communication. It's like watching her body and communicating that way.
Her body language.
Massaging the mons pubis with the base of your palm stimulates the clitoral cluster from above. Damn, he hit us with the alliteration.
That was
Clitoral
Yeah, bro.
cluster.
Will you read that again? That was so many
Yeah.
Like,
words.
motherfucker thinks he's Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. Let me
writing
get
poems and shit about eating pussy.
a sensual voice for you too.
Yeah.
Massaging the mons pubis with the base of your palm stimulates the clitoral cluster from above.
What? How do I?
Which part is the mons pubis?
I think it's where your pubes grow.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
what I'm.
so I'm like.
So you're like pushing it down on top of her clit like this.
So I'm
Like
trying-
you got like you're dancing like you're Jamaican dagger dancing with a bad bitch like
Oh,
this.
like that?
You're doing the blue face. You got to hear with the blue face, the bust it down, Tatiana. Bust it down. Yeah.
like the red nose. Dude, I always knew they were making girls come. That's why.
Make your first lick a slow and tender, in quotes, ice cream, end quote, lick from bottom to top.
Yeah.
Make it long and lasting. Take it all in.
Wow, dude, we got to read this live.
I-
This is horny.
I'm
I'm
learning.
horny.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot, fellas.
Yo, oh my God. Hey. The best part about the quotes is it tells me, the Mons pubis, it says highlighted by 4,682 Kindle readers. So how they get these stats is when someone stops and is like, I gotta fucking highlight.
They're like, the Mons pubis. All right, I'm on that.
I got to look up what a Mons
Dude,
pubis
palming
is.
someone anywhere on their body is a weird thing to do.
Doing what?
Palming anyone?
Oh, yeah, palm.
Just
The
fucking-
Mons pubis, also known as the Mons venus or pubic mound, is the rounded mass of fatty tissue that lies over the pubic bones.
The pubic mound.
It is.
I've conquered pubic mound.
It is part
You
of.
can take our land, but we won't let you take this mound. I will die on this mound.
This pubic mound.
This pubic mound.
It's part of the external genitalia in individuals assigned female at birth, which also includes the labia majora, labia minora, vaginal opening, hymen,
Majora
and clitoris.
minora.
I know some of those words.
Yeah.
Majora Minora. I thought that was Jewish stuff.
That's the second Legend of Zelda game, I think.
I will say though, like this guy could take a cut up us being like, look at this dumb book, and then hard cut to us being like, what is a Mons pubis? We're definitely the people he wrote this book for.
I'm
in
reading-
some
I'm
capacity.
reading
I
this
want to
book.
learn. I feel like I'm not bad now,
Yeah.
but I want to learn. I want to get real good.
Yeah, dude. This guy is a licensed psychotherapist, nationally recognized for sexuality counseling, who specializes in sex therapy, couples therapy, and working with individuals in a range of relational issues.
How many times do you think he prescribes him fucking that guy's wife?
You know what I think would really help your relationship? If I raw dogged your
Yeah,
wife.
yeah, and you got to watch though.
Let me
'Cause
show you-
really
let me
gotta-
show you
let me
how
just
to-
show you
yeah.
a couple things.
Like, so look, I really want to help your guys' marriage, but if I'm being honest with you, I'm a little bit more of a hands-on learner, a hands-on shower. I think you're not gonna. I could sit here and tell you how to do it all day, but I think it's best if you watch me do your
Yeah,
one.
and some guy's like, yeah, and then like while he's getting cucked, he's like, oh no, this was a trick. This is a mean trick.
Oh my god, he's
Like,
fucked so many dudes'
I'm starting
wives.
to think
That's
you made this
crazy.
whole Mons pubis thing up.
To fuck my wife.
I think this is just some bullshit that the government
I'm
tells
not
you.
gonna lie, dude. If I read the book and I started eating pussy like awesome, I might come to him for some advice. You know, I might let him like look around my wife. maybe not. Maybe
Take
not
a
going.
look.
Yeah, take a look. See
Yeah.
what see what I'm missing. You know. what I
Yeah,
mean?
if you have a pussy that you can donate, so Dale can practice right into your last resort pod
Please.
LLC at
So I can
gmail.com.
get super gonorrhea.
It's for
and
science. We have some experiments to run.
Science
send in your
rules.
emails.
Science
It's just
is
a whole the
cool.
new Bill. It's just Bill Nye after dark.
Oh yeah. All right, here's what you want to do. You want to put your hand on the mount.
the theme song
The
is just
pussy
girls
mound.
going, oh Bill, 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 Bill.
That would be a funny sketch.
Bill
Yeah,
Nye
fuck,
the
that would be
cum
great.
guy. Sex, butt sex
Bill
rules.
Nye.
Guys,
Butt
we
sex
need to make this
rules.
skit.
Bill Nye the pussy guy.
Make
Bill.
girls cum
Oh,
rules.
Bill.
It'd be so funny, like halfway through the skit, like some guy comes, he's like, "You fucked my wife," and he's like, "A fun fact: if you combine regular cleaning bleach with this, you can make mustard gas." It just disappears. Where'd he go?
No
Fuck, man.
kids this time. No kids.
No
This time
kids.
around.
Yeah. No kids.
No kids on the show.
You guys don't have kids.
No.
You're
Fuck no.
in a relationship,
Yeah.
single?
Single.
Nice.
Single, ready to get super gonorrhea.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Have you heard of super gonorrhea?
Super gonorrhea?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this like thing of gonorrhea that's becoming resistant to the medicine for gonorrhea.
Oh, no.
And China is having a rampant case where 10% of their gonorrhea is now super gonorrhea.
Oh, shit.
We've been reading articles.
They're gonna be
It's just
taking over,
resistant. So you just have it? Do you have it forever?
but I think it may be a permanent gone.
Is that the one? Is gonorrhea the one? I had chlamydia twice in college.
Tough, the clap.
Old Clappy.
I never had gonorrhea. Is that the one where they used to slap your dick head with a hammer back in the day to squish the
sorry.
stuff out?
That sounds right, yeah, because it has like the
It's like an ancient. It's like, I mean, they don't do that
It's an
anymore.
ancient thing.
But when it
Just
first,
like an old Chinese.
I don't know how. And probably not
yeah.
even that ancient.
It's
Probably like the 70s.
Yeah.
But they used to like hit your dick head with like a mallet,
What?
and it would squish the discharge out.
Oh, that's crazy. What are they doing for the super gone now? They're probably having to go
They
back
gotta
to it
use a
'cause there's
big
no-
mallet. You gotta use like the you
cartoon
gotta,
style ones.
yeah, or the ones that you go to the carnival and you gotta hit the ding,
The strength one. Okay, yeah.
Squirts out
Like,
some.
oh, yeah, super gonorrhea. He like has a comically small bag and the doctor. He puts a clown nose.
He has on like a leotard and everything. He has the curly mustache.
Fucking witch
I
doctor.
am Dr. Strong. I am here to help you.
With your super gonorrhea.
Yeah, that's
We
crazy.
found this amazing Reddit called r/nottheonion. And so it's you know what you're familiar with
Yes,
the Onion, right?
familiar with
So it's
satirical
just-
news.
Yeah, but it's stories that sound like they should be,
Yes,
but they aren't. So that's how we found the super gonorrhea, because they have crazy things like
That's fun.
like let me hold up. I'm looking at the ones from last episode. 1 million mice are eating seabirds alive on a remote island.
Oh
Conservatives have a plan to stop the mice from taking over.
Conservatives, those liberal ass mice.
Let me find. Hold up. Let me.
That's very funny. Conservatives.
That's
Yeah, the liberals ain't doing shit about
Fucking
the mice eating
goddamn
the
liberals.
seabirds. Yeah.
Did you
even
guys ever
care.
hear about that cop, that lady cop who was getting fucked by
Yep.
all the male
Yep.
cops?
Yeah,
they
that
had-
was in
yeah.
like, wasn't that in Tennessee?
Yeah, it was in like that area. Like
yeah.
and they dude, she got put on paid administrative leave, and then she sued the police department and said that all the men took sexual advantage of her, and she won.
wow.
And they paid her $500,000.
That's it.
I mean, she
That would change my
willingly
life.
got
Yeah.
banged out,
True,
got
true.
$500,000.
True.
That would.
She was a cop. She was making $35,000 a year, Dale.
Yo, how many cops I gotta fuck for $500K?
Honestly,
only 5.
no cops,
Boys.
but you got to let one of those horses get you.
One Austin horse
one horse cop. Would you rather fuck one horse cop or 10? Either way, you get $500,000. You either
Yeah.
fuck 10 human cops or one horse
or
cop.
one horse cop. Fuck, dude, that's a tough one.
That is hard.
Yeah.
But you get $500,000. Would
I
you
think
just
after
not-
the-
would you just go no $500,000? That's an option
I might
too.
just go through the 10 dudes.
Yeah.
I might find
Well, the horse could kill you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's
You can get
honestly
fucked
your
to
life's
death
on the
by a
line a
horse.
little bit.
Yeah, you ever heard of Mr. Hands?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
But that also might be
Yeah.
what makes it a little more sexy, you know? Some by the
the
danger
fear.
of
Yeah,
it.
nothing like getting your back blown out with the fear of death looking you in the ass.
Yeah,
And
you're
like
like,
guy 6, you're gonna wish you were gonna die.
Right. Yeah.
Like 6 out of 10. Well,
Or
I guess
maybe-
on the
or
downward
or maybe
slope.
you flip.
Maybe
will,
you flip.
Maybe you flip.
I will only
That's a good
fuck
point.
the horse if it's read, she'll come first. That's the only way. If the horse hasn't read the book,
It puts your
That horse better
I'm
be.
not- if it's not rubbing my
Yeah.
mons pubis with its horse shoe, I'm fucking out, dog.
That thing better have a hoof on my mom's pubis.
I'm trying to come.
That's true. If the horse is trained in the cunnilingus arts,
Yeah, yeah,
Then
yeah.
I-
Then I
hey.
fuck with that horse.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's tight, dude.
That's tight.
That's tight as hell.
All right, I found a good R not the onion one. All right, first off, don't read the story, but just look at this guy's face.
Yeah, he
Look at
looks
this
hot.
guy's face. For the listeners, we'll have it on the screen. I mean, he looks faded as
He's
fuck. That guy, it is accompanied with the headline, firefighter impersonator with garden hose arrested after refusing to leave the fire scene.
That's amazing. Firefighter impersonator with garden hose. So
Yeah.
he just like got a little.
He's got his thumb on it. It's like,
I got this, fellas.
You guys want to guess what state he's from? I don't think you'll guess this one. This is a weird state for it to be from. It's eastern side.
I was gonna say Connecticut or Massachusetts.
You go a little more south.
What do you got?
I don't know where states are.
North Carolina. A man
Oh, it's
impersonating a
not-
firefighter.
You said South, motherfucker. What the hell?
It's considered the South
What in
for
the
some
fuck are you
stupid fucking
talking about?
reason. Listen, I don't make the rules, but that if you ask someone, they're like, "We're from the South," and they live in North Carolina.
The Carolinas.
Yeah, he literally was disrupting firefighters. He came dressed in a New York City firefighter outfit.
That's so funny. That's hilarious.
and he was wearing gardener gloves too. Like he didn't have any of the right equipment. and they said that the neighbor refused to leave, and he was the guy's neighbor. He was like, "Don't worry, I got Jim's house."
Hey fellas, I got this. This is my district.
He's a volunteer, bro.
Yeah, that's what they all do, right?
Volunteer firefighters. I mean, what the fuck? You don't have the right numbers.
Garden hose is funny.
Yeah, Christopher Victor Maligno of Morgtown is now in custody, 37 years old, and he's being charged with resisting, delaying, and obstructing a public officer, impersonating a firefighter / medical professional, and breaking the city ordinance of fire obedience. Which is, I just like that the city has an ordinance for obedience with fire.
You gotta be obedient to fire.
Yeah, that dude was doing a silly goof, and they really slapped him.
They got
everything they had.
He must have been so fucking annoying.
Yeah, but he was annoying as fuck.
In order for the firefighters to end up calling the cops and be like, dude, fuck this guy.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
This guy, I hate him.
You know what's awesome? He didn't get bail because he was already on pre-trial release for burning down a house.
No! That's great.
Yes. He would start a fire and then show up as a firefighter.
Yeah.
Like,
I had no idea where this came from.
I'm a hero. He's like,
I was the first one here.
So who do I bill? Who's paying me for my service?
He's a self-fulfilled hero. This is crazy.
So cool.
That's
so awesome.
That's really
I
funny.
don't think you really need a degree to be a firefighter. Like, this guy could just become a firefighter.
No.
You can just do it.
It doesn't have to be that difficult.
I have a
for
lot
him.
of friends back home that are firefighters.
Same. There's
dudes in prison are firefighters.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have to
You
do
can just
anything.
do it, especially in like small towns. Those
Yeah.
guys just. I mean, I know they work sometimes, but a lot of times they're playing Xbox.
Yeah, they're hanging out at the station.
They're
going
just
up and down
fucking
the
off.
pole.
Yeah, dude. Being
But then
like,
that would be sucked to be like balls deep in a game of Madden, and then the alarm goes off, and they're like,
yeah.
"Fuck."
Dude,
Yeah.
in a ranked game.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna fist fight.
Like it'll probably be fine, right?
They're
Fire's
good,
not,
dude.
fire's not that
Like,
destructive.
no, sorry, it's an oil rag. You're like, oh fuck,
Oh hell!
it's gonna burn the whole town down. Those oily rags.
Did you guys see the fucking the bridge in Baltimore get knocked
Bro.
over?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was insane. That I woke up to that and I was like, that's scary.
How did it get knocked over?
So there was a shipping cargo container ship coming in from India, and they were in the port. No, that was what happened, and then everyone was like, "God damn Indians!" And then apparently, when you enter harbors, we make them stop and we put an American pilot or sea captain in charge.
Oh, that's funny.
So it's on us. I guess it lost
hilarious.
power is what happened. They lost power twice. Crazy though, like a positive, this isn't as funny, but a positive note is that they did such a good job of sending out the SOS that the 6 people that fell in were actually a construction crew that shut down the bridge to keep people from coming on, and they were all okay. Heroes, yeah.
That's
Everyone's
cool.
fine. No one died. It was only 6 people went in the water. They managed to shut down the entire bridge before it ran into it.
Okay, that makes me feel much better about goofing about this.
Yeah, because I thought a fuck ton of people
Yeah,
died.
I thought this was like. Have you seen like the X-Men where they're on the
Yes.
bridge and
Yes.
people are just
where
falling
Magneto.
out? Yeah. That I always think that's one of my biggest fears is being on a bridge and it breaking.
Your biggest fears is Magneto. It's one of my biggest fears. German guy that can control metal.
Just laying on a therapist couch telling your therapist that. What's your biggest insecurity? It's Magneto. He's
Way too powerful. If there's a guy out there that can do that, he's going to be a real problem.
What are we gonna do?
What are we going to do about Magneto?
I have iron and magnesium in my blood right now. He's gonna fucking kill me.
Yeah, there's actually in 2 he gets the iron out of somebody's blood and breaks into prison with it. But he gets Mystique to inject some shit into his.
I think she makes him drink like a bunch of iron.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
I don't know.
I remember that scene though, dude. Mystique, by the way.
So
oh my god, she got me rock hard as a kid.
She was fucking Katniss Hunger Games girl, right?
Well,
she
the
was
second
the OG one.
OG
Yeah,
one.
when they started doing the reboots, they made her Katniss and gave her a personality. But the original,
She's just a
tits.
piece of
she's
ass,
a
brother.
cold-blooded bitch.
Hell
She's
yeah.
just like a silent assassin. I think she
I
was
like
like a
that.
model or something.
She does a lot of stuff with her feet.
Yeah, she may have been a dancer. Yeah, she does a lot of she's a
feet play.
Her
contortionist.
superpower is foot jobs.
She's a contortionist.
I swear to God, at one point she's making out with a dude and she gets keys out of the fucking dude.
Ooh.
Yeah,
with her
toes.
feet.
Yeah,
And-
that's part of her superpower. She
Yeah.
can turn into anything, but she's also she fucks shit up.
She's nasty
fighting.
with her
She's
feet.
a contortionist.
Yeah, she good with her feet.
Okay.
Bro.
Yeah, good with them feet.
Get one of them feet. That's honestly that's the only porn that I might go back into.
Feet.
Mystique.
Oh.
Mystique.
Blue
Porn.
feet.
Blue feet.
Blue feet.
Blue feet only.
Do you like feet?
No, actually, I don't like. So I don't like when people touch me with their feet and shit.
Yeah.
But like a nice, pretty lady foot is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind a foot, but I'm not like all about some foot.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about feet.
I'm not grossed out by feet. I'm grossed out by feet being sexualized. Does that make sense?
Interesting.
Like a foot, I don't have a problem seeing a foot, but if then you were like, look at that sexy foot, I would now be like, put that away.
Yeah.
Because I don't like now that there's a sexual.
I think
aspect to it.
but I have a preference of like if a girl has like pretty feet, it's a plus for me.
That's fun. Yeah, I don't.
It's a
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah, my ideal woman would just have hands as her feet. That's what I would like.
You know, this is a fun double
Psycho.
standard about me. I'll lick a butthole before I lick a foot.
Oh.
Yeah. I would rather put a butthole in my mouth than a foot
Than
in
a
my
foot.
mouth. Yeah, that's
Foot or
a fair-
butthole?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one for me. That's like a 50-50, honestly.
And the crazy thing is I can say that and then also be like, we're wrong. Like in terms of grossness,
Yeah,
we're
wrong.
that's-
like
we're
logically
wrong.
it's
Yeah.
wrong, but the
it
feelings
doesn't
are.
matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was just how my brain works.
Yeah.
I think
Logically, we're wrong.
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't think buttholes are like butt's not my thing, but I think I'm more attracted to butt than I am foot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that one.
Yeah, licking a foot's just also like a goofy thing to do. Like that's just like what the fuck are
I
you
feel like-
doing, bro?
Yeah, that's
Like
not.
if I knew my homies would know that I licked a girl's foot, I'd be mortified.
Question 2. When you shower every time, do you bend all the way down and scrub your feet,
Fuck no.
No.
top and bottom? No, and bitches ain't doing that either.
No.
So
Just let it drip.
Are they doing that with their butt? Hopefully.
see, I don't think a lot of people clean their ass either.
I clean my ass.
I do too.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I mean, I clean.
I don't know. I looked at you, Daylen. I clean my ass, Daylen.
Thanks, man.
I
Good to know.
I clean mine, but I remember like at some point in like my adolescence, like someone
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, so you like put soap on the side and like clean like your ass out?" And I was like, "Oh, I just like take a shower and like wash my cheeks." And they're like, "You don't clean the inside of your ass? Like you don't clean like the little of the crevasse?" And then like as soon as someone says it, you're like, "Oh yeah, you should do that."
Yeah.
But I don't know if I don't think that I think people just think like take your loofah, rub it on the ass region, and that cleans it. But it's like I'm not talking you need to fucking get some penetrish to clean, but you need to like to clean that crevasse out. It's like your armpit. It's why your armpit stinks. It's closed and like bacteria and stink forms in it.
Yeah, I feel like some fellas out there are scared to touch their butthole.
Oh yeah.
Me included. I'm scared of my butt.
I'm scared I'm gonna pull back a nub.
Yeah.
That thing clenches hard.
I'm scared, dude. Just any sort of like butt stuff. I'm like, I don't know why I'm afraid of. I've had a girl try and like touch my butt, and I genuinely had like an adrenaline rush of like fight or flight. Brother.
Yeah.
Whoa. Like I'll fight you.
Interesting.
Yeah. It wasn't a sexy feeling.
Yeah, I don't really. I'm indifferent to getting my butthole touched, but
Yeah.
I like to touch a butthole.
Nice. Yeah. I've never tried. Never been tried really, other than that one time.
Is y'all's pod usually this gross, or does it get gross when I'm on?
No, I think
Pretty
it's
gross
gross.
people.
Yeah, I think it's pretty gross. Yeah.
Just
we're
in
pretty
general. I
gross,
mean,
yeah.
I wanted to get super gonorrhea last episode for most of it. So
Yeah, we were talking about like how it'd be cool if
Yeah,
it like
super
burnt your skin and stuff. So like, yeah, I mean, we talk about all kinds of weird stuff.
I didn't know if this was like a clean Christian podcast. and I
No,
come
no,
on
no.
and
I
I'm
mean,
like,
God's always with us and watching, but like,
Yeah.
it has nothing
Yeah,
to do
bro.
with this pod. It's
Yeah.
just God is good and God is great.
we're
but-
not banging guys or anything
Oh,
crazy.
I'm
Come on, man.
sorry, God. If you didn't want us to talk about poking
what are you
buttholes,
doing,
why'd
man?
you make buttholes then?
yeah, why did you write that sweet book about eating pussy? God.
Fuck God. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I guess we did talk about the pussy book for a while, but it was eye opening.
Yeah,
It opened
was
my third
fun.
eye.
I think it's
Yeah, I'm gonna read it. By the way, this is a read.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
read,
weird.
but I'll audiobook that.
Yeah, that would be a
So funny.
Just
Pull
be-
up at a red light.
Yeah.
Massage the mons pubis.
I'm just
Push it
fucking.
into a clitoral cluster.
You're just in traffic, like, huh? Never thought about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna just have a fucking rock hard for like 13 hours of a book.
Yeah.
Just dropping off Uber Eats deliveries, just rock hard.
Yeah. I don't
Sorry,
need-
it's my audiobook.
Yeah, dude, Blue Chew. Nope. I had to make her come first.
Did you guys at your like junior high or elementary school, like your 6th to 8th grade, did you guys have like write-ups for for PDA, like public displays of affection.
Yeah.
Is that a thing for you guys?
Yes, but I don't think that. I don't remember that happening a lot. I got written up for like reasonable shit.
Our junior high was crazy because it was like we had a strict like a strict dress code, but like not a dress. Like we had a dress code for basically women. Like it was like you couldn't wear spaghetti straps, you couldn't wear tank tops.
You couldn't have like your lowest your
skirt
finger.
had to go past your middle finger. Like, and girls all the time, like you'd see a girl come in wearing like a fucking Brea Junior High like PE t-shirt, and you'd be like, "Damn, you fucking had a spaghetti strap," and she'd be like, "Yeah, I got written up."
My
enough,
middle school did that
Saturday
too.
school for it.
Yeah,
Like,
I guess that just never happened to me because I didn't dress that slutty. But I remember noticing it a lot at Halloween and stuff. Like a lot of kids. You know, we had at my middle school / high school, we had this new principal. His name was Lieutenant Colonel Ricky Nichols, and he was like, he was like in Iraq and shit. He came back and he started this thing.
Wait, can you give me his name one more time?
Ricky Nichols,
Lieutenant
Colonel Ricky Nichols. He was our principal. It was just Principal Nichols or whatever.
For some reason, I'm just picturing like a Stuart Little mouse, like going on an action adventure. It sounds like a cartoon.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
He started this thing at East Lawrence High School / middle school called Project Bounty Hunter, where if you turned in information that led to them finding drugs or weapons on a student or in their car or whatever, they would give you $100 cash for snitching if it led to the arrest of that kid.
What?
So it was pandemonium. And he was like in the newspaper and shit. Like everybody was like really proud of him, but all these kids were just like one kid that I'm
oh my God.
One kid I remember, like somebody snitched on him. They found a shotgun in his truck. He got expelled and eventually killed himself. I don't think that was like
for
$100.
I don't. Oh no!
Sorry.
I don't know.
If he was here, he would have laughed at that joke.
Yeah, we knew. He was actually very funny. And but I don't know if that's directly. It's probably unfair to relate those two things. I'm sure more of his friends know more about it than me, but I know that he got expelled from school and shouldn't have, and then eventually.
Lieutenant Colonel's a very high ranking in the military.
Yeah.
It's up there. Like it's right, but like it goes like I'm pretty sure it goes like lieutenant, and then your colonel, and then your lieutenant, and then your lieutenant colonel, and then your sergeant, and then master sergeant is like the highest.
Wow.
ranking.
Yeah, I didn't realize how high up he was, but he was like a stern son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
He was a no nonsense. He was like, I'm gonna fucking find everybody.
But it was just inconsistent with like the stuff because there was that. But then I remember like Halloween.
Yeah.
A bunch of us, like I had an astronaut costume with a fake plastic ass on the back of it. So it was like, and then that night for a party, I just cut that off and had my real bare ass.
That's so fucking.
But
awesome.
I didn't wear that to school. But he was actually really chill about that. He was chill about all the Halloween costumes. He was like, all these kids can go back to class. It's Halloween.
Yeah, that's fun.
He was very chill.
Did he ever? Did he actually pay out though?
I think so. Yeah, and the way they advertised it was like, we'll give you that $100 any way you want. Like he was like, we'll put it like they made a joke about it like that. We'll put it like in a tree, like in a brown paper bag. Is like we'll wrap it around it. Yeah. I think the most popular way I heard
$100 fentanyl.
They would wrap just a $100 bill around a dum dum, and then you'd go to the office. They would just hand you a dum dum.
Wow. That's crazy, bro. What a genius. I mean, okay, so I found the rankings. I was confused on what order stuff goes in, but it goes like private, and then you go to corporal, and then you go to sergeant, and then you go through, there's like commander sergeant, first sergeant, master sergeant, chief warrant sergeant, then you get to lieutenant, second lieutenant, first lieutenant, you become a major, and then after that is when you become a lieutenant colonel. Like this is like super high. There's only colonel, brigadier general, and major general are above him.
Wow. Yeah. See, I didn't know he was that high up.
Yeah, it says he could have just stayed in the army and been making six figures.
Yeah,
that's how high up.
I guess maybe he just really liked kids,
catching kids.
He wanted,
drugs.
He wanted to crack down on.
Crack down on the war on. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Just a big Reagan.
So crazy, bro.
Yeah, that must. So it was Snitch Central then.
Yeah, Snitch Central.
Did you ever get snitched on?
No, I never had. I didn't do. I mean, I smoked weed, but I never had anything.
Yeah.
And for the most part, like even dudes that I know, like they tried to buzz my buddy that was definitely selling weed, and they didn't get him. Because like I think he may have gotten in trouble. I remember hearing one time they found some seeds in his floorboard or something, but they never found like
Damn.
He's like, that's just tomatillos.
drugs.
Yeah, this was in Bama.
Yeah, this is East Lawrence High School.
And
Lawrence
so I'm assuming like drugs were crazy back then.
I'm
saying like they were like crazy illegal, like holy shit, this is Alabama.
And
like,
definitely for this like military guy, I feel like drugs were probably a real big deal for him. And it was cutting down on weapons and stuff too, which probably would be good now.
And based off like the time he served,
that's a good point.
he was probably also served in Desert Storm, which was us just in Afghanistan trying to get opium.
Yeah.
So he probably fucking hates drugs.
And it kind of discouraged. I don't know. Maybe it discouraged people to not bring them as much, but I know at least there was one girl that I'd heard racked up a couple $100. But yeah, I never snitched or got snitched.
A little.
I mean, I will
Kathy.
say like we're hating on it because it's like I mean I understand why you hate on it, but it is actually like a really kind of good thing.
Yeah,
Bro,
right.
like,
it is positive
because this was in high school.
Yeah, like high school, late middle school, early high school.
Yeah, because I mean that is like I mean you don't want kids doing drugs at that age, so it's probably a good thing. But I'm surprised I'm surprised there wasn't a case of like people planting shit on people to make
That's
money.
what I had heard the seeds were. I had heard somebody just planted some seeds in his car or something,
and then they just got that. I got my $100.
Yeah, get like $20 worth of weed to make $100. That's an $80 fucking come up.
Damn, bro, that's a good idea. Making
it's a
20
business model.
Yeah, my high school was full. Everyone was on drugs, so I feel like I could have made like 20 grand.
Yeah, I think they did investigate too. Like they wouldn't just they would investigate, and then if it eventually the information that you gave them eventually led to the arrest of a kid, they would.
The way you're describing it too, I also am picturing like that this guy is like the Gestapo, basically. Like you're sitting in third period and then you just hear like dogs barking and like the door kicks open. They're like, everyone show me your backpacks now. And you're like, oh God, fuck shit.
Christoph Waltz walks in.
I remember seeing
The
that guy.
floorboards just fucking shaking. Oh God, he's here.
My senior year, we had bicycles in the fucking hallway because we rode them to school. Like, it was part of our senior prank. Everybody rode, like, bicycles, like little Barbie Jeeps to school.
Oh, that's sick.
And
awesome.
it had them parked in our spots, but then that turned into us taking them inside. And then I remember this kid, Jerry, was, like, riding a bicycle, and, like, Nichols came out of his office, and he ran over his foot, and, like, one motion, Nichols just grabbed him off the back of that motor. The bicycle kept going, and he
fucking Scorpion.
Some say.
That would be a good one for the Renaissance Fair. You guys should go as Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Dude.
Oh my God, that would be
That's
so
tits.
awesome.
That's
That would
tits.
be great. I would love that.
we could do
That's kind of...
we could become Goro together.
Yeah, that would be sick.
I'm just yeah.
Get a 4XL shirt down at the Goodwill. Oh man, that would be sick.
What the fuck are those guys doing?
Yeah,
It would also not work because he has two arms on each side.
Yeah.
So like, how would we get two arms
No
on each
idea.
side? Because we're like, it would have to have only one.
You would have
arm
to.
or-
So
I was
you would have to
picturing
be
you, like, up on
below.
his shoulder.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm
yeah,
top
yeah,
Goro,
yeah.
and then you can have your head out in my belly or something.
That'd be
and
fun.
then we just have like our arms out, and we're like, we're Goro.
Yeah, a double horse costume. Like I'm the ass.
Oh,
you're the
yeah.
head, that'd be great.
I didn't think about that.
Would be a horse costume. Would be
Horse
great.
costume's great.
Yeah,
That's a
fuck.
classic.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I always, but it would
We
suck
should
to be
go
the
as
legs
rats
guy.
and be the Black Plague.
Nice.
Just put on little whiskers
Just
and shit.
look fucking disheveled.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what'd you say?
Be the
The
Black
Black
Plague.
Plague.
Oh, the Black Plague?
Yeah, just
just
go
come
as like
as
little
rats.
rats. Like,
Yeah,
and just be
that's
like, we're the
good.
bubonic plague. Yeah,
That's funny.
that'd be great.
I think the bottom of the horse would suck while you're synced up, but if you're just getting drinks at the bar or something, bottom's better.
Actually, when you're disconnected, bottom's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, disconnected bottom's
Dude,
better.
but walking
Connected-
around like you gotta walk around like that the whole time.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt the fuck out of my back, like
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah,
And then the
fuck.
top guy gets all the glory.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then he's walking around like a dumbass. When
isn't
he's
isn't that all it always is though? The bottom gets less of the glory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's the most crucial part.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, if there's no bottom, there's no horse.
Yeah, there's
There's
nothing to
no-
hold the top up.
No pyramid.
If there's no bottom, there ain't no top. I'll tell you that. That's what I'm saying. It's my daddy always
You can
told
have
me.
a bottom, no top.
You can. You
Yeah,
can be a bottom, no top. You
Can't
can't
have a
jerking
top, no
off on your
bottom.
back.
very, very true.
Oh, shit. Shit, man, we're a little over an hour. You wanna wrap it up here? I got.
Yeah.
Any other topics you want to talk to him about?
I got nothing.
That was so much fun.
Talked
Yeah,
about-
that was great.
Yeah, I got all my jerking off stuff.
Yeah, the only
Good.
thing I had written
Talk
down
about-
was I was gonna ask if you're well traveled, and if you were, what's the worst place you've ever visited?
I'm not well traveled. I only went to like 2 places on vacation
Okay,
growing
yeah.
up, and they were like Dollywood, like Pigeon Forge.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then we would always go to like Gulf Shores or Panama City Beach. Those are
That's
pretty
cool.
good. The worst place I've ever been to is when I was in radio, we had a sister station in oh man, I have friends that live there. Corinth, Mississippi might be the worst place I've ever been to.
Corinth?
I've never even heard of it.
Corinth is tough, man. There's a strip club called Wild Cherries. It's
Oh.
terrible. We used to do
nice
these
gals.
live broadcasts like at car dealerships, and the whole promotion would be like $2.99 down on select vehicles and a free hot dog. And the worst fucking people would come to these live remote broadcasts for free. Like I literally like just ladies with like not trans, but like just a lady who happens to have a mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The women working at the Wild Cherries.
Yeah. It was that's a gnarly town. That might be the
Corinth,
worst place.
Mississippi, dude.
Ugh.
You gotta get-
And then you had to drive through Iuka to get there.
Wow.
And I remember I worked for 2 gay men when I was in radio. I worked for 2 gay men. They would tag me and post all the time. So I would get my DMs would be blowing up.
Yeah.
And I had this guy that DM'd me one time, and he was like, "Hey," I just didn't respond. I was like, "I know what this is." And then he responded again. And he was like, "Hey, I'm from Iuka," which is Iuka, Mississippi. It's on the way to Corinth from Florence,
Yeah.
Alabama. And I was like that was going to be the thing. I was like, "Oh, Iuka, how you doing, brother?"
Let's fuck.
He ended up texting me this long fucking thing about how I was a stuck-up cunt and how dare I accept his friend request and then don't respond to his messages. I was like, thank you for letting me know my mistake. I was like, this is what women deal with all the
Wow.
fucking time.
Yeah.
It's just like, you're a fucking cunt because
Yeah.
you didn't talk to me.
Probably felt good to be wanted a little
Yeah.
bit,
So
though.
Iuka might be because that guy's there.
The worst
Iuka
place.
might be the worst.
Yeah, it's in the very top of
stalker.
Mississippi. It has only 14,000 people live
So
there.
I lived in Florence, Alabama for 10 years for like college and then radio. So
Yeah.
like it's right on that corner of like
Yeah, that
Mississippi,
border.
Tennessee.
The only notable person from there is Bobby Emmons, who is, well, there's a bunch of people, but I don't know any of these people, but it says American keyboard player and songwriter, keyboardist of the Memphis Boys keyboards on tracks with Elvis Presley and Willie Nelson.
Ooh. What a...
That's about it. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, I mean,
Nice.
like professional football player Jackie Simpson. I don't know who that, I don't know who
they
that
got
is.
somebody from
Like,
the NFL.
yeah, but it's also like it could have been a guy who was like in the 80s when they had 29 draft rounds,
Right.
and he never played like
Right.
any
Right.
seasons with the team
Damn,
or
Mississippi,
anything.
get fucked. Mississippi in general is just tough.
Mississippi's tough, and
Yeah.
but they all say the same shit about Alabama, and which I invite you to do. So if you're from Mississippi, fucking shit on that because that's what we do.
Yeah.
Alabama and Mississippi compete to see who's not the worst. They're like, well, at least we ain't Mississippi, and if you're Mississippi, it's like, hell, at least we ain't Alabama.
What was the radio station called? WKCU?
That one was. WYDL were the call letters
Okay,
for that
yeah.
one in Corinth.
WYDL.
It doesn't even have that one listed. As
Yeah,
one
it's
of
probably
their-
not a thing
Wild?
It was originally Wild 100,
Wild.
but when I was there,
No idea.
it was like Rock 100 or something.
Nice.
They flipped to Rock.
God damn, dude! It gets so hot here. This place just looks fucking horrible. Like it says the average temperature
Yeah,
in July is like 93 degrees, and there's like 60% humidity.
Ah, just
That's
a swamp
miserable.
land.
Yeah,
Yeah, and their
That's
population
gross.
declines a lot.
yeah,
It's,
Corinth is on its way out.
yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
I wonder if Wild Cherry is still there.
That's a good question.
Fuck. Yeah.
Hey, man.
The titty bar.
A lot of white people.
Boy trip.
Yeah.
60
Yeah, road trip.
65%
Road
white.
trip.
Road trip.
Just get
Yeah.
attacked by some hookers.
Yeah, they got 0.07% Pacific Islanders.
Yeah,
Go see some brothers.
Yeah, yeah, let's go
Come
see
on,
our,
brother.
our brothers.
All right, well, this is a fun episode, boys.
That was fun.
I'm going to go jerk off in the gym bathroom.
Cool.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
No,
Yeah,
thanks
dude.
for doing it,
Thanks
dude.
for coming.
The floor is yours. You want to plug? You got a new pod coming out?
I got a new pod that's gonna be out, but probably by the time this comes out.
Yeah, it'll be out, but it'll already be out.
My producer, you may have heard of him, Brandon Legendre.
It's me.
It's really fucking good. I watched the whole episode. We got timestamps. We're going to be releasing clips. My first guest is Brian Simpson.
Yeah,
the name of the podcast is Spooky Fun Time. Comedians Face Their Fears. Please stream it, watch it. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Fuck yeah.
It's going to be good.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, guys, otherwise, just rate, review, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Everything's in the bio and all that. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.